Three Identical Strangers is a documentary in theaters now about the remarkable story of triplets who were separated at birth. It was directed by Tim Wardle and released by CNN Films and Neon, who also distributed I, Tonya and Ingrid Goes West. Presentation-wise, Three Identical Strangers is a relatively standard documentary, and there's not anything about the cinematography or editing that stands out. It's mostly your standard talking head style interviews, home videos, and archival footage. There are a few little stylistic quirks here and there. They do some reenactments, which I'm always hesitant about, and they hide the actors' faces so they don't have to worry about the resemblance to the real people. Luckily, these reenactments aren't heavily used. The main appeal here is in the fascinating story. The marketing makes it seem like this is a shocking documentary full of twists and turns, and I do think that's slightly misleading. The first major twist is very obvious. There are some revelations later that are a bit more surprising, but still nothing that'll blow your mind. However, the lack of twists doesn't make this film any less interesting. It's still an intriguing look at the lives of three men who underwent extraordinary circumstances. We get a real sense of who the triplets are and relate to them, leading to some powerful emotional moments. These moments hit without it feeling like the filmmakers are manipulating the audience. The brothers have a great presence and lend several moments of humor to the sometimes serious documentary. Strangers makes you think about psychological issues like nature versus nurture without strongly pushing a specific viewpoint. This documentary hooks you right from the start and is never boring. It's briskly paced, and like a lot of nonfiction films, it has a short running time of 96 minutes. One minor complaint I did have is that at a few points the film repeats clips to drive home a point. It just felt unneeded and like it didn't give the audience enough credit. The critical reception for Three Identical Strangers has been overwhelmingly positive, as it currently has a 95% approval rating on Rotten Tomatoes and an 81 on Metacritic. At Sundance, it also won the U.S. Documentary Special Jury Award for storytelling. For a documentary, the film is doing quite well at the box office, having earned almost $1.5 million so far. That's all for this review. Please don't forget to subscribe, and thanks for listening.